I stream on Twitch every damn day. Link in description.
Yo, how y'all feeling, man? It's your homie the four. I ain't even put my jewelry on, no earrings, no nothing. I just hopped on this to do a quick video for y'all, and if I sound weird, I have mouth strips in my mouth or teeth whitening strips in my mouth. So like, yeah, sorry if I sound weird. But also, before I say anything, I want to let you guys know that I'm gonna be checking with the Roblox dev team, the Rogueblox dev team, before I post this to see if they are comfortable with me posting this, because this is a sensitive topic for their game. If you guys do know, Rogueblox was originally owned by a developer named MLG Macros. I think that's his username. And then he's the owner of Heaven's Arena, if you are familiar with Heaven's Arena. One of his first projects on Roblox, I think, was Rogueblox, and he made it years ago. So let me give you guys some lore on Rogueblox. And like I said, I'm going to check with the developers if they're comfortable with me posting this video, because like I said, it's a very sensitive topic because there was a lot of weird stuff going on, okay? So, yeah. After Rogueblox had died years ago, the MLG, the original owner, had closed it. And I was a big fan of Rogueblox. Me, Main, Doge, all my homies, we all played it. We all played it back then, right? And I was like, damn, bro. Like, when's Rogueblox gonna come back out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn. And so I hit up MLG, and this is like maybe like 2-3 years ago. I hit him up. I was like, yo, bro, you not doing nothing with it, twin. Let me continue it. Like, let me get a team on it, and let me, you know, bring, like, you know, get it revamped and everything, because it's like, it was super outdated for its time, you know. So I was like, yeah, let me get a team to revamp. He didn't even hesitate. Not only did he give me the game, bro, he gave me MLG. Shout out to him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this is what y'all about to hear, low-key sinister on my end, but bro, a brother had to eat, you feel me? Not only did he give me Rogueblox, but I think he accidentally gave me another game tied to it. Now, I don't know if you guys know what Project JoJo is. You probably played it years ago. He was, oh my gosh, he was the owner of that. Yes, he's the owner. If you know what Project JoJo is, he made that game too. So the group that had Rogueblox on it, he owned it as well. Project JoJo was under that group, right? So I had basically two of the games. I had Rogueblox and Project JoJo under my ownership. Either whether he didn't care or didn't notice, Project JoJo, even with like the 10-15 players it had, bro, somehow, some way, bro, I was making like 10-20K Robux a month off, which is not really that crazy, but when you think about 10 players, that's low-key crazy, bro. It was making mad Robux. Let's just put it like that. So, you know, obviously, bro, I ain't tell the brother. That's low-key wrong on my part for not telling him. But, bro, like, bro, he just handed over the group. Like, that's free fun. And he got Heaven's Arena. I'm sure he ain't worried about little 10K Robux a month. You know what I'm saying? But, let's get to the real sad part of this story. So, yeah, that aside, my goal was to still 100% revamp Rogueblox. But at the time, it wasn't Dragon Journey. I think I was working on another game. I can't remember, but I put my focus on another project, and then I was still heavily active on YouTube and Twitch at the time. So Rogueblox was like, damn, I want to get this done, but I'm not in a hurry to, because you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows that I own it yet. There's no need, there's no call to action to, you know, dive head first into it. So I was just like, it was kind of just something in the midst. A team hits me up. It was like, yo, we were big fans of Rogueblox. Yeah, we were sad when it went down. Bro, a full dev team, multiple scripters, modelers, animators, full stack team, bro. Hit me up. We want to revamp Rogueblox. My friends have been outside. So off the back, I'm like, shit, do y'all thing. You know, I expressed to them that you know, we need to have some level of trust. I'll be monitoring you guys, because at the end of the day, I was still entrusted by MLG Macro, to get this project out, and I don't want nobody leaking the game on some weird stuff. You feel me? So yeah, I made sure to monitor everything. I made sure to, you know, keep my my eyes on what they was doing. And yeah, they did what they did, bro. Roblox over the past 2, 3, 4 years, it's went through multiple revamps, multiple, up until what it is now, where it's ready to release. Like they've done amazingly, bro. I'm so happy for them. So now let's get into the Sinister story. And for those who don't believe, I literally have proof ready. If I can find the files here, I literally have proof ready, which I will show you guys in a second. Let me just give you guys a little context. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick summary, so I'm not yip yapping. So essentially, yeah, they were doing their thing, but one thing I didn't realize, they had like a manager that, I don't know if he did work, but from what I know, he was like the whoosh, whoosh, you do this, you do this, you do that. They had a man, that team that took Rogueblox. Mind you, I still had ownership of everything. I just put them in the group, right? But he kind of like managed them, right? Yeah, so he was doing like the whoosh, you do that, you do that, you do that. And like I said, I was dealing with YouTube, Twitch, and other games, and like, everything. So I almost never like paid attention unless I literally was doing check-ins, making sure like everything was doing, like, the thing I told you about, like monitoring, right? Cool. Yeah, so everything was cool for a while, but then at some point in time, like I was noticing like there was feuds. Oh my gosh, why is my camera not focusing? There was feuds in between the team, and at some point, I seen this same manager that really, I'm almost certain he didn't do anything for the project besides manage. He had banned people. He had banned the developers, like the scripters from the group and the Discord. Like because I remember he would randomly always DM me like, "Yo, remove this person's access, remove that person's access." And mind you, like I said, I was busy, so he was the manager at the time. So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna remove this person, this, that." And also, one thing that I never did, I never gave any of them ownership. They throughout the whole time. I'm so grateful I didn't either. The story gets wholesome. I never gave any of them ownership. Never. Because I was like, no, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. It was low-key, I will admit, it was low-key greed, right? But at the same time, I just felt off about, the whole thing. But like, I still wanted to make sure I had ownership just in case anything happened. But at the other same time, I will say it's 100% greed, because if Roblox was to blow up tomorrow, I'd be getting paid. Bro, I'm probably trying to eat too, you feel me? So yeah, but obviously, yeah, I never gave ownership. So when this manager will be contacting me, kick this person, kick that person, kick this person, I'm doing it because like he's managing the main development team really didn't have a problem with it until he kicked the wrong nigga. I remember the morning he told me to kick a particular person or ban or remove like the roles for a particular person, and that person had got banned from the Discord. Mind you, I had most of the developers that were in that team. I had them added on Discord, so I was able to communicate with them, and I was just like, okay, so I do it. I'm getting DMs, Sage, bro, please. This guy he just kicked like 2-3 developers that have been doing everything. They had another studio apparently. There was a falling out between the team, obviously, but they had another studio with where 1 million Robux that was lodged into the group, and apparently the manager had took that 1 million Robux, but it was so much going on. It was so much going on, but essentially, the development team was getting holed by this manager. So I do a quick assessment, and let's get to that real quick. All right, guys, as you can see, this video is titled Rogueblox Issues. It's 34 minutes long, and it was on December 27th of 2023. Now, I recorded this entire conversation. Obviously, if the manager tried to come out and lie, I would have my proof ready. Don't even try that, little bro. Yeah, I'd have my proof ready to go, and I will keep this confidential, because at the same time, like, there was some personal stuff talked about, and it's literally only for proof, just in case this guy comes back and tries to lie about this situation. But essentially, yeah, we had a long debate about everything that was going on, and mind you, throughout like the whole 4-year time span, before, like, they were literally just, or maybe 2-3 years, they were literally trying to get access to the group, and mainly the manager. And when I look at it, it made sense. Why? Because I wasn't doing work, period. I would 100% admit that. I didn't do nothing for the project. I didn't do nothing. I didn't animate. I didn't even promote it. I didn't work on. I didn't do nothing. I was literally there just holding ownership access. So it's warranted that a team that's putting all their effort into it wanted the access to it. But there was literally just something telling me not to give it to them. No, I didn't want to. It was just, like I told you guys earlier, it could have been greed. But other than that, it was literally something telling me not to give it to them. So when this situation happened, that's when I was like, hey, this is what I've been waiting for. So yeah, this whole 34-minute conversation happens. It's arguments going back and forth about how corrupt the manager had been to the team, taking advantage, like, threatening to do this, not paying people, stealing the 1 million Robux funds. So I don't know. I feel like me being in the situation was a blessing in disguise because I ended up, mind you, chat. If not for the situation, Rogueblox would not be out. The team would have literally dispersed. So yeah. With that being said, I was able to get everybody in the call, and then we hashed things out. And I expressed to him, I said, sir, I was talking to the manager. I said, you're not contributing nothing to this project. I need you to return the Robux. I need you to return. I need you to unban so and so. They will be coming back to the team, and you will be leaving the team. And if you try to threaten, if you try to do whatever the case may be, I'm dropping a nuke on your head, bro. And this is, mind you, this is when I was getting crazy views. So it would have been over with. It would have been over with. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I looked at it because I was like, bro, you're not going to take advantage of these people that did all this work, and you simply just trying to run it like a dictator. You feel me? So yeah, he agreed. It was some pull and tug of war, but eventually he agreed. He left the project. Oh yeah, he gave me ownership of both the Discords because he owned the Discords. They had made their own Discord for Rogueblox, which is probably the main Discord nowadays. But yeah, he owned both the Discords. He gave me ownership. I gave the ownership of the Discord to the new owner, which I think is Hollywood Code. That's probably the guy you guys know of now if you're in the Rogueblox community. Hollywood, he has ownership of everything now. And then once down the line, everybody had percent on the project. I had 10% on the project, right? But slowly but surely, they continue to like kind of hash away at my percent. Like, yo, Sage, we need to fund this. We need to fund that. Can you please give up your percent? And I looked at it like, I'm not doing nothing for sure. I'm gonna give up my percent. And at some point, I finally gave them ownership of the group too. And it was like, yeah, you guys literally have been religiously working on this game for years now. And you showed compassion. You showed that you want to get it out. And even the original owner that I talked about earlier, MLG Macros, he's interacted with them and he's seen the genuine like work that they're trying to put into this game. So who am I to continue to hold ownership over after the parasite was removed? You feel me? So yeah, I definitely at that point, it was months later after the situation happened, they were still asking Sage, bro, give us ownership. Because obviously it was a thing where like they got to look at it like this. They're putting all this work into this project. What if I just decide to remove all of them and release the game by myself? You know what I'm saying? If I was a developer, that's how I would be thinking. So at some point in time, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not promoting it. I'm not working on it. I gave ownership to Hollywood. And it was like, yo, don't worry, Sage. We got you. We're going to let you keep 5% of the project. I said, cool. I ain't argued. Months down the line, yo, Sage, it hurts me to this day, but it's okay, bro. I'm not gonna hold it against y'all. We need to pay. There's new developers coming in. We need your 5%, bro. They took my 5%. They took my 5%. But I look at it like I ain't never. Even to this day, I'm always trolling and stuff. I never hold it against them. I'm genuinely from the bottom of my heart happy because now they're about to release the full game. It's honestly like, it's crazy to think about from what it was to what it became. They built a community for themselves. They 100% deserve it. Who am I to come in and be like, you guys owe me this, you guys owe me that? Yes, I may have helped the situation of getting things back on track, whatever the case may be, but they put in the work. They put in the work, bro. So blessings to them. And I pray Roblox is successful because they have a genuine team. They have a super genuine team, and they have a team that's working hard with passion. You feel me? So I pray everything goes well. I pray that there's no weirdness, like no, things that may make them feel weird against each other on release. I pray that they can work together. I pray that release is easy to them. I pray that they can get a supportive community, which they already have. And I pray release goes well, bro. Yeah. I look at it. Some may look at this situation and say, damn, you lost. You lost the ownership of the game. You lost 10%. I did, but it felt right. Because the entire time I owned it, I didn't feel right. I'm being honest with you guys. Y'all may try to be like, I'm saint farming. I'm trying to look like a saint. But that's just how I felt, bro. That's just my character. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. I'm dead ass. It just didn't feel right. If let me put it like this. If I was saint farming, bro, I wouldn't even be telling y'all this right now. I wouldn't even have to make a video on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be a thing where I could have literally just kept the group, been a dickhead and nothing will happen. This chat, I'm telling you this after months of me giving a group. Like, bro, I can probably show you my DM with the owner Hollywood, and I think it was like recently. I think, oh my gosh, I think I forgot to respond, but it was recently him telling me like that Roblox is about to release. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I'm not gonna continue to yip yap. Oh, thank God this video is only 15 minutes. I'm not gonna edit it, nothing. I just literally want to just put this out there because it genuinely puts happiness in my heart that they are able to get this project out, knowing what happened, knowing what they went through, and knowing that if that nigga tries to come back and tries to pull any weird thing, the manager, if he tries to pull anything weird thing, I have a 34-minute document ready and I have screenshots ready, bro. So don't even try that, because it honestly digs way deeper into what it was, but I'm not going to you know, push it since the situation already has been resolved for almost 2 years now. So yeah, with that being said, play Rogueblox. I'll be leaving the link to Rogueblox and the game, the Discord in the description. Make sure y'all boys show them boys some love. I'm gonna be playing it on stream with Tara on Friday. Live, I think so. Yeah. So pull up to the stream, link to that in the description. Glory be to God, bro. Like doing righteous stuff, helping people in need, helping, bro, it puts a good feeling in my heart, bro. Y'all may look at it like, saying this crazy little motherfucker. Yes, that's my character in real life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always seen me when I be acting out. I'm a really genuine person, bro. You feel me? So, yeah, bro. Let me not yap no more. Glory be to God. Glory be to Jesus. Glory be to Yeshua, Jesus Christ, my Lord and my Redeemer. Thank you, Father God. Amen. Y'all boys be blessed. Love y'all. Thank y'all for everything. I'm out this jump.
Spider, spider, spider.